Hello and welcome to this video. I'm your host, Terri Lee-Shield. I was a bit inspired. I'm not 100% sure what the video is going to be called yet, but it's going to be something about why we choose to invest in ourselves and what do we get out of it. It's not 100% planned. I've made a couple of little notes, but I just felt called to speak about this question that I was posed this week. And it sparked something in me. If you see movement in the background, that's Daisy, my dog, and Benji, my cat. This week, I've been speaking to people about promoting Love School. Been trying to connect with new people, just to salespeople, really, people who are interested in marketing and promoting, because I've spoken about this before. I'm a creative. I love creating the content, and I could really do with some help with somebody to know where to put the content so it reaches you, the person who would love to view it. And I'm trying to build up the channel, so please do like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And anyway, we were talking, this person, one of the people I was speaking to, runs retreats and things, and they've got a retreat center. And we were talking about one of the group programs that I run, which is Emotional ER. If you've not heard of that, I will link it in the bottom. And potentially turning that into a retreat as well, which would be amazing to do. So it was just a chat. And he said, I can't sell this. I can't sell this unless I know, what do they get? And I was like, I don't understand. Like, my brain, maybe this is a neurodivergent thing. Maybe this is why I am not the best saleswoman in the world. But he was like, what do they get? And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't understand your question. He's like, well, what do they get? I'm like, well, they get the experience of the program. And he's like, yeah, but what do they get out of it? He's like, what do they gain? If people are spending this money, then they want to get something out of it. What do they gain? And that question has just kind of stayed with me this week. And I want to unpack it a little bit, because my response was quite a short response, because I was just like, initially, like I said, I was a bit caught off it. And I was like, well, I don't really understand the question in related to what you're asking, because I have never done a retreat and I actually wanted to get anything out of it. And that's my perspective. I've done retreats a lot in the past. There was a phase where I went on retreats, and actually there's a brilliant retreat centre. If you're interested, I'll go off one for a minute, called Danacotia, which is up in Scotland. And it was brilliant for me because at the time, I didn't have any funds available. You have to pay a deposit there, and then you can donate. And it's a Buddhist-based retreat centre. So if you're interested in retreats and things, that's an amazing place to go. But anyway, the retreats I'm offering, I kind of price a little bit differently. I don't run a retreat center. It's not, I don't live in a community of people who are all like, working with the whole team who can afford to have 30 people on site and, all that. What I do is very different. So the retreats that we were talking about doing, the emotional ER is like 6 people for 6 weeks, and the retreat would be like 6 people for 7 days. So they're very small groups of people, and the price point therefore is higher because there's only me, and I would have to pay for retreat center and all the rest of it. Anyway, so the price point is higher than any of the retreats I did, and that's potentially why I'm looking for help to kind of sell it and reach the kind of people that will be looking for it. But anyway, this is not a sales pitch. It was this question that just sparked in us. What are they going to get out of it? And I was really genuinely taken aback, because I thought, what are people expecting to get out of a healing journey or a self-discovery retreat? And this program is about emotional expression and regulation. What are they going to get out of it? Okay, they're going to get a better understanding of themselves. They're going to have a 6-week creative experience. They're going to they're going to gain some emotional intelligence. They're going to learn how to regulate their emotions. It's understanding of self, right? It's not something that anyone can give you. It's not something you get. It's not like buying a car where you're going to pay for something and get the car. And I wonder, maybe like I say, maybe this is just one of the reasons I'm different or odd in the world. Or maybe this is something I really need to think about when I'm creating videos or talking about Love School and wanting to share these courses, because everything I do, I want to share is because I want to support people. I want to be of service. I would like everything that I've learned and been through to reach people that are on a similar path that are also going to benefit potentially from the insight that I've gained. And the insight I have gained, I've always done everything I have done on my healing journey. I haven't actually wanted to get anything. I've wanted to release for the most part, release fear, release trauma symptoms, release stress, release confusion, release, you know what I mean? Like anything that I have paid for, invested in therapy wise, or given my time to for myself, my shadow work, life design, is mainly wanting to move away from an old harmful pattern and place and way of being and step into a new one. So maybe I was seeking to gain a new way of living, a new way of life, peace, health, well-being. But I'm not sure it would even be ethical to say, like, do this one program and find clarity, find peace, find well-being. Yes, you're going to gain some of that, but also everyone I hope that is on this channel that is coming into Love School that resonates with me just wants to find themselves, wants to know about themselves, wants to understand their experience, wants to connect with God, wants to have a better experience, wants to, like I say, release trauma, release stress. And they're doing it not really to gain any tangible thing, but to have an experience of being themselves. Is that not what we're here to do? So I wanted to talk a little bit about that as well, because one of the courses I'm writing up is about breaking illusions, and one of the illusions that I'm seeing very thick at the minute, when I go online especially, is the illusion of struggle and the illusion of busyness. And I lived in those illusions for a very long time. I still do, maybe sometimes. Sometimes I still create that for myself, and then I'm like, whoa, let go. I have to, step out of this idea that in order to be living well, you need to be busy, that in order to be successful, you need to like prove yourself or get something from the world. To me, that is an illusion, a lie, a big fat lie that my journey has just taught me, like, again and again and again and again. Because actually, I find myself, I find my peace, I find my well-being when I let go of busyness, when I let go of struggle, striving, when I let go of the idea of any sort of reward. Yes, rewards would be nice, of course. Most of the rewards that I've got from my healing journey, from recovery, are non-tangible, releasing losses actually, and emotional gains. And I haven't even gained more emotion. I've let go of a lot of emotion. There's been so much letting go and so much release and loss. This idea of what does someone gain from a program or a retreat or a course kind of boggles my mind a little bit. So now I've unpacked that a little bit. I guess I love the message of this video to be, maybe you want to consider for yourself, what am I trying to gain out of a healing journey? And if the gain of recovery is something tangible, I would maybe really dive into that and do some shadow work. Why do you need this tangible thing? Because actually that's maybe not ever going to happen. There's a potential that could never happen. was just something that I've learned. And if the things that you want to gain, like I say, is peace, is well-being, is better health, is mental clarity, is a sense of alignment and calm and a connection with God and connection with your authentic self. And they're all non-tangible things. So you can't do one thing and just get it. They're like ongoing practices, they're ongoing experiences that we need to embody. So you don't like do something and you're not going to get that at the end of it. You do the experience to just peel layers away and let go of more and more bullshit, is what I've found. So maybe if this is resonating and you're thinking, okay, well, what am I supposed to do with what have you made me watch this video for, Terri? Maybe then do some exploration around what am I prepared to let go of in order to gain these things, and what's going to help you let go of these things. Because actually, a lot of the time, in theory, it's super simple. It's like you want peace, let go of your stress. You want health, let go of your bad habits. You want well-being, let go of, and you want clarity, let go of all this monkey mind that's keeping you in that. And it's very simple, but maintaining that might be very difficult, which it was for me. And like I say, that's kind of everything that I've paid for, everything that I've invested, whether it be money, time, energy, into for a healing journey, has always been about letting things go and the process of letting it go, and then being comfortable with letting that go, being practicing being more of myself, practicing being more at peace. And everything that I have gone through in those journeys on a retreat, or like I say, with certain different therapies, different things, they've always been about loss, about losing something, about letting go of burdens, letting go of baggage, letting go of ideas, beliefs, all of this stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to do this video. I just felt inspired to do this video. I will link a few things in the description about that I think, that'll benefit. Definitely probably something about illusions, that I'll probably link the illusion course. Maybe building your energetic power. So maybe it's one thing you want to gain is feeling more confident, feeling more powerful, feeling more able to be empowered to be yourself. Great course for that is the Building Energetic Power course that I'm put together, but that's much more spiritual. That's like connecting with nature and connecting with the energies of the universe, so that you feel part of that. So you are naturally empowered. That's gaining knowledge, again, something non-tangible, really. Another gain that I don't know how to explain. But yes, I'm joking a little bit. But Love School has loads of things. Let go of some stuff, gain insight on yourself, gain some confidence, gain some wisdom, gain more peace. You're gonna have to probably let go of like a lot of childhood wounds, a lot of bad habits, a lot of awful traumatic memories of experiences in relationships and all this stuff. So it's not a sales pitch, but anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if it's been helpful. Give me a comment, like the video, please, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. Let's get the word of Love School out. Be yourself. Love your healing and recovery journey. You don't need anything for that. Just enjoy the unfolding. Enjoy why you're here living. One of the illusions that we have is this idea that we're here for something other than just to live our lives, to know who we are, to peel back all these layers to find out our authentic selves, to live life on our terms. It's like such an illusion of striving and accumulating things, accumulating people, accumulating favors, when actually, without all this stuff that we've gotten so used to in the modern world, we're just unfolding, we're just living a life. And that's what we're here to do. That's the truth, isn't it, of existence. We're just a little piece of the divine experiencing itself. So what do you gain? An experience.